Don't worry, chat. I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry, chat. I got it. All right, let's quit out of that. Don't worry, chat. I found it. Don't worry. I know all of you we're just jumping at the bit to get me the link. Oh, nope. Let's be over here. This seems good. All right. Okay, so what is Resurgence of the Storm? It is a recreation of Heroes of the Storm in the form of a playable mod in StarCraft 2. It has been in development for over 4 years. Over 4 years this has been in development. For 4 years. This is not something that just popped up. Finally being released to the public. Resurgence is played through StarCraft 2 client. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Currently there are 15 heroes, which nearly all have balance changes or new talents compared to HOTS. Oh, all. Arthas has a full rework. Selendis and Talendar are newly created heroes. More heroes are currently being currently in development. How do people play with this? There are no matchmaking system to play ROTS or Resurgence. Go to the Looking for a Game channel in Discord. The limits does Resurgence have compared to HOTS? It's a custom mod. There are limitations that cannot be bypassed due to key engine differences. The main ones are ability casting settings cannot be changed. Every player has the on-release setting. Body blocking around heroes and associated pathing is different. UI update rate is locked at 16 Hz rather than monitor frame rate. Some models can be ported, such as some models cannot be ported, such as XP Globes. XP Globes use a different model in Resurgence. Closing words. Patreon and Boosty. Talendar. Talendar is a sturdy, high-damage bruiser. Able to stand his ground against or topple over most foes. His Praetor form gives him a unique Purifier twist to the Protoss way of combat, powering up his abilities with Soulright to overwhelm unprepared foes. Sorry, I was trying to remember if I was saying that right. Solarite Core. So this is the trait on D for Talendar. Basic abilities gain additional effects for each point of Solarite energy. Talendar has to consume 1 energy when cast. It's kind of like Valera. Talendar has a maximum of 3 solar energy and regenerates 1 energy every 6 seconds. So that my camera was starting to bug out there. This is the reason I wanted this PDF, because there's the animation things you can see here, so I thought that'd be good for us. Recharge. Activate to channel for 1.5 seconds to restore 3 energy. Gain 30 armor while channeling. That's not too bad. Thunderous Charge on Q. Charge straight forward in area, knocking aside enemies and dealing line damage. If at least 1 hero is hit, reduce the cooldown. Just reduce the cooldown. Don't know how much. Gain 20 armor, increase by 10 per each energy for 3 seconds. Increase by 10 per each energy for 3 seconds. So, like, what? Can you press Q at full energy, use all 3 charges or something? I'm confused by that verbiage. I'm confused by the verbiage on that. Kudos to the devs, indeed. I'm a little confused by the verbiage. Okay, so charge forward in area, knocking aside enemies and dealing light damage. If at least 1 hero is hit, reduce the cooldown by a certain amount. Gain 20 armor, increase by 10 per each energy for 3 seconds. So, like, if you smash Q 3 times, you use 3 charges? The verbiage on that's not really... It's kind of just ambiguous. Also, there's no cooldowns for a lot of these abilities. Like, set. Or mentioned. Deal medium damage with Whirlwind to nearby enemies. Deals 100% increased damage to all targets. If exactly one hero is hit, each enemy hit heals Talendar. Wait. Deal medium damage to nearby enemies. Deals 100% increased damage to all targets if exactly one hero is hit. Deals 100% increased damage to all targets if exactly one hero is hit. Y'all follow me on that? Each enemy hit heals Talendar increased against heroes. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, no, it's the verbiage of one hero hit multiple targets. I guess the minion wave stuff makes sense, but it still is very, very unclear to me. Solar Red Energy. Increase healing by 60% per each energy. Yeah, some of this is very, like, surface. I feel like we could have got a little bit more detailed with some of this. But then there's the thing, you don't want a paragraph of a sentence. Excuse me, of a tooltip, not a sentence. Solarite Blast on E. Charge a blast in a direction. After 1.5 seconds, deal heavy damage to all enemies in a cone. Increase the damage against heroes by 50% per each energy. So, I'm assuming the per each energy, so obviously it consumes one to use these things, because, right, you have to use one energy. Basic abilities gain additional effects for each point of Solarite Talendar has, and consume one. So you consume one, but you have two left over, so that's what it's counting, I guess? 10 per each energy for 3 seconds. Yeah, so I guess it's just like, if you have 3 ticks of Solarite and you use one of the 3, you'll get the bonus from the 2 remaining. Alright. I feel like there's an easier way to kind of convey this information. Yeah, they literally just try to make it look like HOTS. Heroics. Shield Overcharge. Gain a large shield which grows every second. Lasts 6 seconds or until the shield is broken. Basic attacks against heroes increase the duration by 0.75. Okay, kind of cool. Really straightforward on that. Purification R. After 1 second, become untargetable and summon a controllable beam for 4 seconds, which deals heavy damage. Heroes affected have their spell armor reduced by 24 per second for 1.5 seconds up to 45. Okay? After it expires, Talendar drops at the bottom of the beam's location, dealing heavy damage and knocking back the enemies. That's pretty cool. I feel like based on this little like imagery, this thing right here, I feel like it's going to be very, very hard to see what the hell is going on. I feel like this beam needs to get nerfed visually. Like, watch how much on the screen. That beam is gonna be a little distracting. It's gonna be a little distracting. Planet Cracker, but targetable. It already reads better than Planet Cracker. Battle Arena. After 1.25 seconds, create an energy ring around Talendar that pulls enemy heroes towards him. While active, Talendar gains attack speed and nearby heroes are slowed. The ring lasts 4 seconds. Talendar cannot cast abilities while in the battle arena. So, it's like Warden's Cage, Umbral Bind, and a little bit of like, who's the Leoric type motherfucker in League of Legends? He has that heroic that takes you to the Shadow Realm. It kind of feels like that a little bit. I've returned. Oh snap, new patch. Clippy saved HOTS. Stark, you're getting timed out. Stark, you're getting timed out. Okay, bye. Stark knew exactly. He's like, yep. I know. You know, it doesn't hurt to time out Stark here and there. He's only been timed out 5 times. But yes, Clippy has saved HOTS. That's totally it. Yep, absolutely. Now we're I loaded up the game and everything like that, but I was like, you know, this is taking so long to just go through stuff, so I was like, let's go through like the patch notes, and maybe I can throw this on YouTube as well. Selendis is a mobile and precise melee assassin that slices and dices through her opponents. Armed with Psy Blades and the Protoss fleet at her disposal, she makes quick work of both single and multiple targets alike, but struggles in extended one-on-one combat. Oh, that's a really nice description right there. Gotta pump up those numbers, Stark. Yeah, Revolver's at like 71 timeouts. I come here and I see a toxic streamer action. Mixin, how dare you? Mixin, how dare you? Mixin, enjoy your 69-second timeout. Goodbye. Oh, never the left. I return again. Welcome back, Stark. It's okay. Mixin took your place in the timeout corner. All right. Executioner's Guard. So this is the trait. After casting an ability, your next basic attack gains 160% increased range and grants 35 armor for 1.25 seconds. After casting an ability, your next basic attack gains 160 increased range. She's a melee assassin, so I wonder what her base range is. Oh, actually, you just saw it right there. Okay, that was the reach out. Kept the seep warm mixing. Solar Lance. Fire 2 crossing beams at a location, dealing medium damage with each beam. You never cross the beams. I wonder if there's any extra damage, like heroes hit at the center or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Zealous Rush. Dash through a target hero, dealing heavy damage to them. Gain a shield for 3 seconds. This ability has a cooldown per enemy hero. Wait. So you can... Is it like Lucio High Five? Dash through a target hero, dealing heavy damage to them. Gain a shield for 3 seconds. So yeah, and the tooltip actually looks exactly like my thoughts. Okay. It was so nice of Hostile to be the dummy in all of these. I think Lucio's the only one who has something like that works like that. Yeah. Maybe Blessing of the Red. Yeah. Lucio is the best. I think Lucio is the best illusion connection you can make. I think Lucio is the best one for that. Decisive Blow. Deal medium damage and slow a non-structure enemy. Sorry. Deal medium damage and slow a non-structure enemy. I don't know why, but that phrase feels like comical. Like, what are the keeps getting up and running at you in this mode? Non-structure enemy by 80%, decaying over 1.5 seconds. Damage is increased by up to 200% the more health the target is missing. Urfia used to be able to CC buildings. Wait, really? I don't remember that. So it's possible in the code. Huh. Today I learned. Huh. Today I learned. Like, I know, like, May can, like, you know, shut down structures and stuff like that. With her, Slush Ball, or, like, Arthas has his Heroic. I didn't remember Orphea having anything. That's crazy. So, deal medium damage and slow a non-structure enemy by 80%, decaying over 1.5 seconds. Damage is increased up to 2% the more health the target is missing. So, it's like a little bit like Last Rites. Like the damage increase, I mean. Yeah, the target is missing. Interesting. Interesting. Heroic Golden Armada. Call a mothership to follow you for 0.5 seconds. For 5 seconds and fire up to 6 orbital strikes on the nearest enemy hero. Do you target these? Call a mothership to follow you for 5 seconds and fire up to 6 orbital strikes on the nearest enemy hero. So it's proximity based. Oh, I actually see the little circle in the tooltip there. I think my music just died. Yes, it did. What do I feel like listening to while we do this? Sure. I don't know, man. Just gonna choose something. Sonic Surge. Become unstoppable and channel for 1 second, then unleash a shockwave that knocks away enemies around Celendis and deals heavy damage. Enemies hit are slowed by 60% for 1.5 seconds. So this is kind of like Horrify. So like, I feel like you could see Zealous Rush into like an enemy group, and then Sonic Surge, and you split someone, and then your team gets a kill, maybe? Something like that. Like, you could, like, for example, you could, like, dash to this enemy, do the Sonic Surge, and then dash to the enemies that get pushed towards your team. Oh, sorry, you didn't see the GIF, my bad. So the GIF, they just step in, and it's like a big Horrify. It just pushes everyone away. It's a community. It is a, oh, what's the verbiage for it? There's like literally an explanation. Resurgence of the Storm is a recreation of Heroes of the Storm in the form of a playable mod for StarCraft 2. It has been in development for over 4 years and is finally being released to the public. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool so far. All right, let's take a look at reworked Arthas. I read Stark's message and I was like, Fan worked on this? He's busy doing bronze to GM. Arthas has received a full rework, freshening up his talent tree and strengthening his identity as a tough, immovable raid boss. After all, there always must be a Lich King. Wow, thanks. You're welcome. Health increased. Basic attack damage reduced. Trait, Frostborn Hunger was removed. Frozen Tempest was moved to trait. Damage reduced from 40 to 26. No longer reduces the attack speed of enemy heroes inside, or speed of enemies inside. No longer costs mana, is now permanently active when not mounted. Death Coil baseline can no longer be self-cast to heal. Now returns to heal Arthas when the cast on an enemy hero or if the target dies within 1.5 seconds of being hit. So if you kill a minion, it returns. If you chuck it at an enemy hero, it returns. Got you. Damage reduced baseline, healing reduced, cooldown reduced by 1 second. New Icebound Fortitude, which is your E, gain 25 armor and reduce the duration of stuns, slows, and roots against Arthas by 50% for 2.5 seconds. Costs 40 mana and cooldown is 20. Army of the Dead is removed for a heroic. Remorseless Winter is the new heroic. Increase the damage and range of Frozen Tempest by 100 for 8 seconds. During this, Frozen Tempest, okay, it's just a very hard cut apparently. During this, Frozen Tempest heals Arthas for 150% of the damage dealt to heroes. Passive, heroes hit by Frozen Tempest reduce the cooldown of Remorseless Winter by 0.25 seconds. 80 mana cost, cooldown is 90 seconds overall. Summon Sindragosa, initial delay is reduced by 0.25 seconds, so from 0.75 to 0.5, and the damage is increased by 60 from 230 to 260, or excuse me, 230 to 290. Season 69. Nice. So new Death Coil at low. So new level 1 stuff. Death Coil slows enemies hit by 30% for 2 seconds. Eternal Hunger is removed. Rhyme. Adjusted functionality now grants Arthas 10 physical armor up to 40 for each enemy hero inside Frozen Tempest. Level 4 Frozen Waste removed. Icy Talons removed. New Frozen Over. Sorry, just the jams are pretty good on this list. Increase Icebound Fortitude armor from 25 to 40. Its stun, root, and slow reduction from 50 to 75% for the Frozen Over. A new Cold Heart. Heroes hit by Frozen Tempest reduce the cooldown of Icebound Fortitude by 0.25 seconds. Death's Advance on D. Move from level 20. New functionality when while an enemy hero remains in Frozen Tempest, gain 12% movement speed. I feel like Auto Attack Arthas is going to be the jam that we're going to see on Saturday. I feel like Auto Attack Arthas is going to be a big thing. Because there's a level 7 here that's pretty good for that as well. A Mortal Coil is removed. Death Lord Q. Move from levels 4 to 7. New functionality. If Death Coil target dies within 1.5 seconds of being hit, reduce the cooldown by 50%. Passive, increase the range of Death Coil by 30% and its heal by 25. This is the thing that I feel like we're going to see for Auto Attack Arthas. Activate to make Arthas' next basic attack strike immediately. So that's an auto attack reset. So you can like auto attack hit 1 and then you get like the bop bop bop. Some League characters have this. Against heroes, this attack deals bonus damage equal to 4% of their maximum health and heals Arthas for 100%. And heals Arthas for 150% of the damage dealt. Takedowns reset the cooldown, and the cooldown is 30 seconds. Rune Tap passive. Healing increase from 5 to 6% on Arthas' max health. And you also have attack speed up by 10%. So, like, Rune Tap passive could be also picked up with, like, Death's Advance or something. Icebound Fortitude, level 7 was removed. We already talked about the heroics. New level 13s. Blinding Sleet. Enemy heroes hit by Howling Blast are blinded for 3 seconds. Yo, that's wild. Asphyxiate at level 13. Hitting an enemy with Howling Blast inside Frozen Tempest stuns for 0.75 seconds and increases the root duration to 1.5. That's pretty cool. Biting Cold remove, Frost Strike remove. That's some pretty cool Howling Blast counts at 13. Hitting enemy here with Howling Blast inside Frozen Tempest stuns for 0.75. I actually missed that initial part. I read it, but I didn't comprehend it. And increases the root duration by 1.5. Both of these are wildly cool, dude. That's the other one. The Howling Blast armor reduction is still. Yeah. Biting Cold and Frost Strike were removed at 13. I probably should have HOTS open so I can compare stuff. Level 16, Embrace Death, removed. New Unholy Endurance on the queue. If Death Coil's target dies within 1.5 seconds of being hit, Arthas gains a shield equal to 5% of the maximum health up to 20%. The shield does not expire. Passive, reduce the Death Coil cooldown by 2 seconds and its mana cost by 20. I feel like you can see Death Coil build as well. There's some kind of cool Death Coil stuff in here. Slows. This Death Coil at 1. Oh no, that's the base. This Death Coil at 1. There's another one in level 7, I think. Yeah, the Death Lord. Huh. Level 16, Chill of Death. Howling Blast deals 250% more damage and slows enemies hit by 40% for 2 seconds after the root expires. Passive, each enemy hero hit reduces Howling Blast cooldown by 1. Dude, what? Bro, Arthas is insane. Dude, Arthas is crazy. Is Arthas OP? On paper, it's kind of seeming that way. Use Q on minions for that? Yeah. He feels, like, really strong. On paper, of course. I mean, paper and actual execution are two different worlds. More importantly, is he fun? Yo, this does look fun. I'm not gonna lie. This looks fun. Like, it's like reading about Cedar Point roller coasters. It sounds fun, and it probably is fun. Cedar Point is a roller coaster theme park in the United States, and it's one of the best in my opinion. If you want to go to a theme park for roller coasters, you want to go and just ride roller coasters all day, Cedar Point all day. Now, if you want to go to a theme park with all the other stuff, Cedar Point's still the jam, because there's still so much to do there. Heroes hit by Arthas. Did I read the new Chill of Death? I don't think I... No, I did. Pestilence at level 16. Heroes hit by Arthas basic attacks have their healing received reduced by 35% for 3.5 seconds, increased to 75% during ice... Wait, I'm sorry. What? So... Oh, no, it's while the E is active. Right? Because it's E, which is your Icebound Fortitude. And how long does that last? 2.5 seconds. Dude, that's pretty strong. That Pestilence? That's kind of strong. Have their healing receive reduced by 35% for 3.5 seconds, increased to 75% during during Icebound Fortitude? So wait. So you take this talent at 16, and anytime you're attacking an enemy hero, they have 35% healing reduced? Because it's increased to 75% during Icebound Fortitude. And Icebound Fortitude is... That seems busted. Yeah, Icebound Fortitude E. That seems crazy strong. Like, not this. This. That's what seems crazy strong to me. Is there anyone in HOTS that actually reduces healing consistently? Like, Varian's got his mortal wounds, but that's on a cooldown. Can be reduced with, like, twin blades and stuff like that. Anna's got Biotic Grenade. Decker Kane. Anna, I guess. Does she have an auto attack? Like, I'm saying, is there anyone in HOTS? Yeah, it's the grenade. Yeah. No, I'm saying anyone in HOTS. Nope, but that's an ability that's on the Subdue that has a cooldown. I'm talking auto attacks. I'm talking anytime you hit the hero, you're gonna reduce their healing. I don't think there's anyone that does that. Zulon, that's off his, that's Decrepify. That's off the Spectral Scythe. But you're still waiting for the Q cooldown, aren't you? That seems crazy to me. That seems so crazy to me. Anytime he hits an enemy hero, their healing is reduced by 35%. That feels just crazy. But as always, I say this. On paper's one thing, in execution's another. It could not be that cool. It could be, this talent could never get taken possibly. Everyone could go W at 16, or Q. '16s are meant to be strong. Dude, this feels like get to 16, win with Arthas. Still, level 16, new Obliterate, active upgrade. Increase Frostmourne Hunger's maximum health damage from 4 to 7%, but reduce its healing to 100% of the damage dealt. Oh, was it like healing for 150 or something? Wait. Oh, Frostmourne Hungers. Too far. Too far. Way too far. Way too far. Hey, what's up, Veloc? Can you explain Resurgence of the Storm for those out of the loop? It is a community-made version of Heroes of the Storm playable in StarCraft 2 that has apparently been in development for over 4 years and has been recently released to the public as of, like, yesterday? It is 150. It is 150. Okay, there it is. I was trying to find this. I was like, I know this is somewhere. So it is, yeah. So you reduce it from 150 to 100. Yep. So this is literally, it's literally right there. Like, If you go into StarCraft, well, you have to do some other installation stuff, but if you just look up RTOS. Oh wait, I have to go to arcade. That's what it is. There you go. So if you just go here in RTOS, there you go. Where can I find the notes you're reading? In my Twitch chat. There you go. By the way, if you're having a good time, be sure to drop a follow if you'd like to subscribe to the stream. It's always very much appreciated. We have a sub goal today, and if we can hit 550 current subs, we will be doing a pizza stream in March, and we'll be making fresh pizza sauce, as well as we'll be making Detroit-style pizza. So be sure to get your subs in, all that good stuff, as we're going to run some ads. So, that was the level 16, but there is a quest with that upgrade. Hitting a hero with Frostborn Hungers increases the maximum health and damage by an additional 0.75%. Requires the level 7 to be picked. Okay. Legion of Northrend is removed. New Snap Freeze is the upgrade from the Remorseless Winter. When Remorseless Winter is cast and when it expires, cast Howling Blast towards all heroes currently within Frozen. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, dude. That's actually really cool. Like, that reminds me of the upgrade of Carrion Swarm, Seeker Swarm. So you get the Carrion Swarm value, but then the Seeker Swarm afterwards. That's pretty cool. Snap Freeze sounds fantastic. Ah, I agree. What is this music? I have no idea. It is relaxing. What, 15 minutes or so? Yoshi's Tropical Island Mario Party Superstars. Now it sounds like some Animal Crossing to me. New Endless Winter E. Increase Frozen Tempest slow from 10 to 15 per second. Maximum slow from 40 to 60. Heroes fully slowed by Frozen Tempest take bonus damage equal to 2.5% of their maximum health per second. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Especially as it does not say untalented. That's a good point. I assume it's untalented, but who knows? Because there's some really good W talents that Arthas got here as well. What did I miss? So that's, yep, and that anti-magic shell. So it looks like Syndragosa upgrade is the same, as it's not noted here. It also looks like Arthas E20 should be D. Frozen Tempest slow. Yes. Yes, because Icebound Fortitude is the new E. Correct. Correct. So it is a typo here. That should say D. Yeah, because Frozen Tempest is your trait now. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry. I forgot how to swallow saliva. Anti-Magic Shell active. Now grants Arthas unstoppable for the duration. Healing increased from 25 to 50% of spell damage absorbed. Cooldown reduced from 60 to 40 seconds. And duration reduced from 4 to 3 seconds. Alright, let's take a look at the heroes. Heroes currently in Resurgence of the Storm. 3, 6, 9, 12. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, no, Talendar is there. Okay, never mind. All right, let's take a look at the other changes. Does he still have Pants of Speed? Huh? Pants of Speed? Is there a YouTube release trailer for Resurgence of the Storm? I have no idea, Colio. I have no idea. I'll probably put this up on YouTube. I'll probably just honestly just literally take this chunk of content, just chuck it on YouTube. Locust Strain. Cooldown reduced from 15 to 10 seconds. Duration reduced from 16 to 12. Health reduced from 350 to 220. Locust damage increased from 46 to 64. No longer deals additional damage against structures. Were you able to play a game online? Yeah, I did find a lobby, but it's just like I can't add AI to it, so I wanted to go through all the talents and stuff, and I think this is honestly the best way to do it, so we're just doing it this way. Symbiote. Delay before Abathur can act after stopping Symbiote reduced from 1 to 0.75 seconds. Carapace QE. Oh, because hat and then E, right? Healing per second increased, so it's doubled. They doubled the healing per second from 22 to 44, and the cooldown is increased from 6 to 8. Toxic Nest on W. Cooldown increased from 10 to 20%. Trigger radius increased by 67%. That's huge. Damage radius increased by 75%. Toxic nest size and radius increased by, wow, these things are gonna look like giant boils on the battleground. Dear Lord. Abathur's boils. Damage increased from 153 to 232. Arming time reduced from 5 to 2.5. I was wondering why they doubled the time on the cooldown. Makes sense now. Duration reduced from 90 to 45 seconds. Some of those changes are toxic. Evolve Monstrosity, cooldown reduced from 90 to 70. Base health reduced by quite a bit, actually, from 1,350 to 1,080. Base damage increased from 85 to 102. I want another cup of tea, but I feel like I'll be way too hyper if I drink more. Level 1, Survival Instincts D. Locust bonus health removed. Damage bonus reduced from 60 to 40. Additional functionality. While channeling Symbiote on a heroic target, Locust Strain cooldown refreshes 50% faster. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, because they increased the cooldown by 5 seconds. Or no, they reduced it by 5 seconds, so... But they did reduce the duration. Wow, okay, so that's actually pretty cool. So you want to hat as many heroes as possible as consistently, or like you want to be on hatted heroes for more Locust Strain. Prolific Dispersal, duration bonus reduced from 45 to 15 seconds. Cooldown reduction increased from 2 to 4. Ooh. And encourages PvP while you PvE, so you don't just get AFK ABBA. Yeah, no, Stark, I agree. Absolutely, you nailed that. Did you know that the logo for Firefox isn't a fox? What's up, Impy? Mule. Cooldown increased from 60 to 120. Duration increased from 40 to 80. Does anyone know what the amount of HP per second is for Mule? Is it 60 HP per second? It's 40 times 60, right? Nope, that does not, seems way too low. HOTS 3.0, here we come. Unsure. I guess I could just boot up HOTS realistically. Oh, wait, hold on. Mule HOTS. 90, that does sound correct. Cooldown 60, 40, healing 100. This is completely incorrect, this website. I do believe you're right with 90. That sounds correct. 90 times... Is it 40 seconds? Wait, wasn't it 40 seconds? Is it... For duration? Oh, yeah. I was looking at this number. I was like, it's not 60. Okay, so it's 90. So it's now 90 times 80. 7,200 HP you're getting from Mule. But it's double duration. Double the cooldown. You're going from 60 to 120. Okay. I looked at a keep when I started like a custom game or whatever. I believe one of the keeps that I was looking at had 20,000 HP around like level like 3 or 4. Because I believe the HP of the structures scale through the game as well. So, I mean, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. Alright, no thank you. How about some Wind Waker instead? Level 13, Bombard Strain, duration Duration increase reduced from... Duration increase reduced. Sorry, it's just the duration increased reduced. From 75 to 50%. Volatile mutation, delay between pulses reduced from 3 to 2 seconds. Locust Brood, cooldown increased from 45 to 60 seconds. I'm sorry, new Bolt of the Storm. Hold on, we'll get to that second. Locust Nest active, cooldown increased from 45 to 60 seconds. Nest health reduced by 100. Wow. New Bolt of the Storm for Abathur. Abathur has Bolt of the Storm. Activate to teleport to a nearby location. This can be used from a symbioted monstrosity or ultimate evolution clone. Wait, what? Wait, what? So you could in theory, you could be like ETC. I'm trying to think of like a tank that's in this mode. You could be ETC and have Bolt of the Storm. Obviously, you don't have Mosh, but if you have Ultimate Evolution, you could Bolt of the Storm. That's kind of cool. No, it's Bolt of the Storm. Why are you saying Swarm? Bolt of the Storm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's actually really cool, though. So, in theory, at level 20, you could be using, like, as I said, like, ETC or Diablo. So you could have, like, a Hell Gate without the gate. You just get the Hell. I guess it's, like, Gate without the Hell. But either way, that's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. Or even, like, you clone Arthas, and you can bolt into the team fight and get that slow movement speed from his new trait. That's cool. That's cool. That's very interesting. I don't know what's wrong, Stark? Oh, Bolt of the Swarm. Oh, okay. Thanks for catching that, Tessa. Thanks for catching that. Tessa, I appreciate you catching that. Thanks for the correction. Stark's about to throw my character in D&D off a cliff. Hi! Hey, we're meeting up on Monday to deal with the Pirates of Darktoe. Oh no, Zissel drowned. We're not meeting. Zissel just drowned. Bye. Anduin, currently unchanged from HOTS. Okay. I gotta get something to drink. Alright, Artanis, Blade Dash Q, initial dash damage increased from... Wow. From 63 to 93. That's not bad. Suppression Pulse Heroic 1. Impact delay reduced by 0.25 seconds from 1.25 to 1. Purifier Beam cooldown reduced from 70 to 60. Impact delay reduced from 2 to 1.5. Okay, so I'm assuming that means from the moment you hit R on a character, it takes 1.5 seconds to start hitting the character or to hit the ground. Yeah, Zissel's about to drown on the Wave Chaser on Monday. Level 1. Prismatic Alignment on E. So I don't believe any of the abilities have swapped. So that still is your Phase Prism, the Chuck thingy. Quest, swap here with Phase Prism. Reward, after 8 swaps, Phase Prism slows heroes hit by 30% for 4 seconds. After 16 swaps, Phase Prism pulls and damages an additional enemy hero near the first. That's kind of cool. So it's kind of like Garrosh's level 16. Nope. Level 20. Titanic Might. Level 16 is the Mortal Combo. That gives you cooldown reduction. But like Garrosh's level 20, it's the extra toss. So that's kind of cool. Reactive Parry W armor is increased from 50 to 60. Level 4 Psionic Synergy. Armor increased from 30 to 40. Duration reduced from 5 to 4 seconds. Solarite Reaper. Damage bonus reduced from 175% to 90%. Wow. That's a big nerf to a Q talent. With the base change, this damage dealt from... Wait. With the base change, this increases the damage dealt from 173 to 1... Oh, so that's why. So they're reducing it because they buffed up the baseline. That's why. Okay. Sorry, we're jamming out. Graviton Vortex on E, move from 13 to 7, new functionality, Phase Prism deals 200% increased damage. Failing to hit a hero sets Phase Prism cooldown to 4 seconds. What is the baseline Phase Prism cooldown? I wonder. Yeah, we just have this random playlist I've just been listening to. But I kind of don't care for it. Oh, sorry, I just changed it. Baha killed it. That's me! Ruining everything. Can't read the right words, can't choose the right music. Can't hit sub-goal. No, I'm just kidding. 13 talent tier. Did we read this one? Yes, we did. 13 talent tier. Templar's Zeal. Cooldown reduced, cooldown reduction increased to 8 seconds while under 25% HP. Triple Strike now
denied.
Thank you, Mixon. Scared the crap out of me. Now, does not increase Twin Blade's base cooldown while under 20... Wait. Now does not increase Twin Blade's base cooldown while under 25% HP. Now does not increase Twin Blade's base cooldown while under 25% HP. Is that a new thing? I didn't see anything about Twin Blades having cooldown augments. There's no W. Wait, what? I'm confused by this level 13. Does not increase Twin Blade's base cooldown while under 25% health. That's just normal? I'm so confused. Titan Killer, level 16. Damage increase from 0.5/1.5 to 0.5% of the target's this what? Normally 13 increases the W cooldown. So the talent means you only get increased cooldown when you're not at critical low. Ah, thank you. I was like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. I was like, what is going on with this? Okay. Can anyone explain this? Because 0.5 is 0.5% as well. Oh, I'm sure it does help when if I were to have the original abilities on the other side. I said that, and then I was like, I'll just rely on Twitch chat. Quality content here at twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming. Oh, to what? Okay, I was reading this as a fraction. Yes, there should be a percent right after that one. I read this as a fraction. Yeah. I was like, what? You can't increase from 0.5 to half. That's the same thing. Bahamut, we see that you have 530 subs, so we've increased your sub count to 530. I'm out of tea, goddammit. Alright, okay, so there's that. Thank you for the help, I appreciate it, chat. We all know that I'm not the quickest. Blades of a Templar, passive. Bonus attack speed increased to 40 while under 25% health. Plasma Burn on trait, move from level 20 to 16. Damage reduced from 70 to 60 Radius increased by 15%. An additional functionality, if shield overloads shields break through damage, nearby enemies immediately take 120 damage. Okay, so if the trait shields break, then the nearby enemies take damage. Okay, cool. So it's kind of like, kinda, but it's not the same. It's kind of like explosive barrier or something like that. Granted, those are at, like, when it ends, it deals the damage back, but yeah. Yeah, exactly, Stark. Like, I was like Medivh shields, exactly. I believe that's just, like, at the end, because obviously protected, but yeah. Trying to make correlations for ourselves here. That's Artanis. Did I say Arthas? Level 20 Chrono Surge. Move from level 7 to 20. New functionality. Swapping with Phase Prism reduces all of Artanis' cooldowns by 3 seconds and heals him for 10% of his maximum health. That's pretty cool. Especially with the level 1, with the Phase Prism, the Prismatic Alignment. It's kind of cool. Did they get rid of Protector of Ire? No, they left that in as is. Okay. Reactive Parry got buffed. Buffed? Yes. Strength in Unity. Shield Overload grants nearby allied heroes 274 shielding. That can be cool. Oh, you're just making sure? Yeah, we're on Artanis right now. We're just going through all the changes to Resurgence of the Storm, because felt like something fun to do on stream today. Resurrect R1. Range reduced by 40%. Cooldown reduced from 100 to 80. Channel time reduced from 1 to 0.75. Okay. I can definitely play that tonight if you need people. Oh, this? I'm just looking at stuff. I haven't made any decisions on content beyond doing this. I have not looked at any other content beyond doing this. We bingoed, though. We bingoed in Heroes of the Storm today, which was nice. Level 1, Increasing Clarity. That's the Clap one? Is that the Clap quest? Damage per hero hit increased from 2 to 4 up to 100. That sounds like a quest. Total damage upon quest completion remains the same. I wonder if this is the quest. Level 4, Radiant Angel is new on W. Healing 3 or more allied heroes with Ray of Heaven grants Ariel 30% movement speed for 2 seconds. Does she count as one of the 3? I'm not... I don't really care for this level 4, this new one. This kind of feels like meh. I mean, I guess it's nice to have movement speed, but healing 3 could be difficult. Healing 3, if not including yourself, would be very difficult, but I assume it includes yourself. I assume. Level 16, Reservoir of Hope. Bonus energy per stack reduced from 75 to 60. Will of Heaven on D now grants the ally 15% spell power in addition to 20% attack speed. It also no longer grants Ariel basic attack damage. Wrath of Heaven D no longer grants ally spell power. Now reduces armor instead of just spell armor. So armor means physical and spell. Armor reduction increased from 10 to 15. Armor reduction duration reduced from 3 to 2 seconds. Now also grants Ariel 20% basic attack damage. Okay, so some things were moved around between these two talents, it looks like. Level 20, Light Speed R1 upgrade. Movement speed increased from 200 to 250%. Movement speed duration increased from 4 to 5 seconds. Bursting Light W, which is new. Ray of Heaven's cooldown is reduced by 1 second. Casting Ray of Heaven with max energy sets the cooldown to 1 second. That's actually wild. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Angelic Flight, range reduced by 6. Why would you nerf Angelic Flight? Why would you nerf it? Cast time reduced from 2 to 1 second. Functionality, enemy heroes hit by the center area of Sacred Sweep or Terrision Terrain collision from Detainment Strike. Reduce Angelic Flight cooldown by 10 seconds. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Trait for Diablo. Black Soulstone is okay, so wait, hold on. Trait, Black Soulstone D, level 10 quest removed. Souls lost from reviving reduced from 100 to 75. Wait, souls lost from reviving. So they just got rid of the level 10 and the baseline. Okay, so they basically just put the level 10 quest baseline, if I'm understanding this correctly. Normally you get to level 10 and you reduce the amount of souls consumed to 75. Yeah, so they just made a baseline. I don't know why they did that. Healing increased. Do we really need to increase the healing from Firestomp? I already feel like it's kind of busted. Level 4, Soul to Flame, healing increase per soul reduced from 1.3 to 1.1. It's not a crazy big change. Soul Devourer on trait. Minions and heroes that die within 3 seconds of being damaged by Diablo grant 200% increased souls and heal Diablo for 1.5% of his maximum health. Increase to 15% against heroes, while at 100 souls, increase this healing by 50%. That is a wild, wild new D. That is a wild new level 4 talent for Diablo. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Eternal Flames no longer reduces the cooldown of Firestomp by 1 second. Devastating Charge, quest requirement reduced from 5 to 3 stuns. Hellfire W, spell power reduced from 3% to 2.5% per stack up to 25. Damage are increased from 33 to 50. They gave a talent to Diablo called Tantrum at level 16. Activate to make your next overpower cast 3 times. Does he do that? Wait, does Diablo go like bop, bop, bop? Overpower deals 73 damage around the target when slamming. Bro, that's cool. I can't wait to see that animation. Dying Breath at level 20 removed. Terrify at level 20 is the new R1 upgrade. Casting Apocalypse fears enemy heroes near Diablo for 1 point. That's interesting. So, like, you could Shadow Charge onto a boss point and cast Apocalypse and be like a little mini Horrify. You know what? You know what this means, chat? Is that this opens up more opportunities for Reign of Destruction Gul'dan. Because you won't need the Horrify. Granted, you won't have it for 10 levels. Alright, Crowd Surfer ETC level 4 now reduces Power Slide cooldown by 2 seconds. Wasn't it more before? Cooldown reduction when no enemy hero hit reduced from 7 to 5. Okay, so the baseline cooldown is 2. Oh, I see. Okay, so they just... Okay, I see what they did. Okay. So it's kind of the same thing still. It's kind of exactly the same. Not really. Not really. It's... Because I believe it's 12 seconds baseline, and if you don't power slide through terrain, or if you don't hit an enemy hero, you reduce it down to 5. And then... I might be wrong on that math, actually. It might be 14 baseline. Either way, you still get an overall cooldown by 2, which is nice. So, or, yeah, you get an overall power slide cooldown by 2 seconds. Speed Metal duration increased from 2.5 to 3 seconds. Pinball Wizard at level 7. Grace period for bonus face melt damage after being hit by power slide increased from 2 to 3 seconds. Hammer on E, additional functionality. While guitar solo is active, ETC's basic attacks against heroes reduce their physical armor by 5 up to -15 for 2 seconds. That's pretty cool for E-build ETC, because they didn't change anything at 1. So the 1-7 synergy just got better. Because it's now additional functionality. It's not like they changed it. Echo Pedal level 7 still. Damage increased from 18 to 22. Bonus damage reduced from 200 to 150. This increases the damage from 54 to 55. So you still are getting a buff because they have this buff here. Showstopper level 16. Armor bonus increased from 35 to 40. Armor duration reduced from 4 to 3.5 seconds. Aggressive shedding. That's a husky. Aggressive shredding on E. Additional functionality. Casting guitar solo now instantly heals ETC for 120. And imposing presence at level 16. Cooldown increased from 20 to 25. Active effects movement speed slow. Active effects movement speed slow increased from 20 to 30. Duration increased from 2.5 to 3. Okay. I made ETC more tanky. I gave him some cool stuff, too. Falstad, Hinterland's Blast R2. Damage scaling reduced from 4.75 to 4. Damage increased from 475 to 510. This keeps the damage roughly the same at level 10 as before these changes. Cooldown reduced from 120 to 100. Cooldown reduction per hero hit from 30 to 25. So you still gotta hit 4 heroes to get a full reset. No, you gotta hit 4. Wait. Math is hard, chat. So it still is 4 heroes either way. But the cooldown starts at 100. I was like 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. I can't do math. Dishonorable Discharge. Let's see if the community can figure out how to make Dishonorable Discharge good. Dishonorable Discharge W, level 1 for Falstad. Takedown quest reward is now granted at 50 strikes. Now grants stacks after 2 lightning rather than 3. That's way better. Damage per stack reduced from 1% to 0.75. Maximum remains 75%, and quest stacks required unchanged. Wait. Takedown quest reward is granted at 50, but you still need 75. Okay, I see. Okay. New Sonic Boom on E. Barrel roll deals 326. I don't know why my brain saw that as 3D2 or 3D6. I don't know why, but my brain saw it as 3D6 for a second. Barrel roll deals 326 damage to enemies near its apex. Meh. Hammer gains. Lifesteal is increased to 25% while Tailwind is active. It's not bad. Then you still have... Yeah. Secret weapon range bonus increased from 30 to 40%. Bonus damage on Boomerang was reduced from 100 to 75. Spell armor reduction increased from 15 to 20. It's kind of nice. All Around the World Z at level 7 is new. Passive, reduce barrel rolls cooldown by 4 seconds and its mana cost by 30. Quest, participate in capturing mercenary camps. After capturing 3 mercenary camps, gain a second charge of barrel roll. After capturing 9 mercenary camps, gain a second charge of flight. Barrel roll and flight both have a 3-second cooldown between uses. 9 mercenary camps? That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of mercenary camps. I wonder if the CD for flight starts after you land. Oh, they have a 3-second cooldown between uses. I would assume that's when you land, yeah. I'd assume. Well, actually, I don't know, because if you fly and queue in a barrel roll, is there a delay? Or can you fly a barrel roll? I wonder. Flow Rider D. Additional functionality. While Tailwind is active, regenerate an additional 3 mana per second. Does not scale with level. Cooldown reduction reduced from 100% to 75. Wind Tunnel duration at level 20 is reduced by 1 second from 4 to 3. Call of the Wild Hammer, which is the Hinterlands upgrade. New functionality. Reduce the cooldown of Hinterlands Blast to 35 seconds, but its cooldown is only reduced by 15 seconds per hero hit. Additionally, Hinterlands Blast reaches across the entire map. Bring back Thrall's Worldbreaker. Are these coming up patch notes? No, though. This is for Resurgence of the Storm. It is a community-made Heroes of the Storm mod, as it kind of says in my stream title. It's a HOTS mod. HOTS mod! Nexus Frenzy. Dude, I love that. That's too funny to me. Nexus Frenzy passive, renamed from Swiftwing's Frenzy. New functionality, increase the basic attack range by 1.1. Oh wait, increase attack range by 1.1. Tailwind's bonus now lasts 5 seconds after taking damage. Oh, interesting. I don't know why this is at level 20. Oh, I guess renamed to Swiftwing's Frenzy. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. I don't know why. I was understanding it like it was baseline passive. No, this is a level 20 upgrade. Level 20 Q, boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Hammer explodes up to 2 additional times with what? That's cool. They really want people to start taking Hinterlands. They really, especially with the Call of the Wild Hammer 20. Boom, boom, boom is insane, though. Boom, boom, boom is really good. All right, let's take a look at Jaina. Baseline Frostbolt Q. Jaina's Frostbolt has been improved mechanically to be more in line with other projectiles. Projectile hitbox no longer lingers at the end of Frostbolt's path. Frostbolt's projectile now accurately spawns from Jaina instead of in front of her. Level 4, new Perfect Ice Block active. Improve Ice Block's cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds and restores 30% of Jaina's health and 20% of her mana over its duration. This does not unlock improved Ice Block. So kind of like Cryo Freeze on Mei. So you can get some health and mana back. Stormfront level 13. Bonus cast range increased from 75% to 100%. Bonus radius increased from 30 to 40%. Ice Barrier D at level 13. Shields increased from 25 to 30% of damage dealt. Icy Veins. Cooldown reduction reduced from 200% to 175%. Okay. Level 16. New Frigid Bolt. Frostbolt deals an additional 75% more damage against chilled targets after traveling at least 60% of its base range. This level 4, well, I mean, if you're getting your stacks done for Improve Ice Block quickly, it's not bad to have. Especially that 30% health and 20% mana, that's not bad. And isn't Improve Ice Block like a 60-second cooldown, so it's down to 45 seconds now? Stormfront at 16. Additional functionality of first wave of Blizzard slows enemies by 60% for 1 second. Damage bonus reduced from 50 to 100%. From 50/100% to 30/60%. Wintermute mimicked basic ability damage reduced from 50 to 40% of Jaina's damage. Ice Bolt, just kidding. Ice Blink, range increase from 4 to 5, okay. Kerrigan, Maelstrom Heroic, cooldown reduced from 90 to 80. Summon Ultralisk increased from 80 to 90. Level 1, Siphoning Impact, now also grants 55 shields when hitting non-heroes. Shields from hitting heroes increased from 100 to 110. Simulation Mastery. Health and mana regeneration bonuses increased from 150 to 250. Fury of the Swarm. Splash damage reduced from 100 to 80 of Kerrigan's normal basic attack damage. Level 4 Sharpened Blades. Maximum stacks increased from 75 to 90. Reward moved from 75 to 90 stacks. Reward bonus damage reduced from 50 to 25. Maximum damage bonus, kinetic fulmination. Maximum damage bonus increased from 100 to 120. Maximum damage per stack remains at 10%. Level 7, Queen of Blades. Damage bonus increased from 100% to 125%. Now increases Ravage's damage against all non-heroes. Boundless Fury at level 7. Per hero cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds. Bladed Momentum passive. Cooldown reduction from basic attacks reduced from 0.6 to 0.5 seconds per hit. Now works against non-heroes, no longer affected by Fury of the Swarm. Are no longer affected by Fury of the Swarm. Additional functionality increased the attack speed by 20%. Kerrigan just has like all these percent-based augments. So overwhelming. Oh, excuse me. Level 13 Psionic Barrier. Duration increased from 4 seconds to 4.5 seconds. Maximum movement speed bonus increased from 20% to 25. Level 16 Mounting Potency. Spell power per stack increased from 5 to 8%. Maximum remains at 40. So it just takes you less time to get there. Duration increased from 5 to 6 seconds. Painful Spikes at 16. Bonus damage reduced from 70 to 65. Unbridled Energy. Hey, she says that. New functionality using a heroic ability increases Kerrigan's damage by 20% for 6 seconds and reduces her basic ability cooldowns by 6 seconds. And the Omega Storm at level 20 is the R1 upgrade. Also increases Maelstrom radius by 10% for every hero near Kerrigan when the first cast, range of 6 up to 50. Wow. So you pop that on a whole heck load of enemies and you've got a gigantic Maelstrom. Malfurion! Base trait Innervate. Cooldown increased from 25 to 30 seconds. Now grants its mana over 2.5 seconds. Now recharges cooldowns 100% faster for 2.5 seconds. Regrowth Q. Duration reduced from 20 to 16 seconds. Mana cost increased from 35 to 40. Now heals for 144 when applied. Heal over time reduced from 380 to 288. That's a significant nerf. 100-ish damage. A little less. Or 100 HP. Moonfire W. Cooldown increased from 3 to 4 seconds. Damage increased from 90 to 120. And Entangling Roots damage increased from 117 to 152. Okay. Interesting. I guess if you're dealing more damage, I guess that's the way they're compensating with the Moonfire. Level 1 talents. Deep Roots. Bonus maximum mana per hero hit reduced from 14 to 7. Additional functionality each hero hit also grants 10 bonus maximum health. Emerald Dreams adjusted functionality now puts heroes to sleep at the start of the root duration instead of after. Sleep duration increased from 2 to 3 seconds. Moonfire Beam is new on E at level 1. If Moonfire hits a hero rooted by Entangling Roots, Moonfire casts a second time in the same location. I see. That kind of feels really good. Emerald Dream still looks really good overall, but that could be really cool. Rejuvenation level 4 now also grants Malfurion half of Regrowth's initial heal. Level 7 Wild Growth. Extra duration per hero hit increased from 1 to 1.5 seconds. New Wild Shape Hair active at level 13. Activate to consume regrowth from target ally. to grant 75% movement speed for 1.5 seconds and has a 30-second cooldown. Huh, interesting. Yursa's gift. I don't know the pronunciation. Bonus healing increased from 75 to 100%. Additional functionality now increases regrowth duration by 5 seconds. How much did they reduce it by? 4. Okay, so you get that back to, you get that up to 21. Nature's Balance at level 16 on the W. Bonus area increased from 25% to 30%. No longer increases regrowth duration. Additional functionality now increases Moonfire heal by 20% per ally affected by regrowth. Interesting. Moonlight Harmony removed at level 16. New Restful Glade. Allied heroes that touch entangling roots are healed for 312. Wow, that's actually really cool. That's a really cool. Allied heroes that touch entangling roots are healed for 312 health. Huh. I wonder if they can touch it multiple times. Can you touch it multiple times? Or is it just like you're one and done? How many times are you going to touch it? Lunar Shower at level 20. Buff duration increased from 6 to 8 seconds. Cooldown reduction from 1 to 1.5 seconds. Life Bloom now heals for 12% of the target's maximum health rather than 10% of missing health. That's pretty cool. Ragnaros, level 1, raid time, D. Minions killed reduce Molten Core cooldown by 1.5 seconds. Molten Core abilities have 25% increased range? Molten Core is a 2-minute cooldown, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's 120 seconds cooldown. Minions killed reduce Molten Core cooldown by 1.5 seconds. So, in theory, if you go Lava Wave and you clear out... Bro. How many minions are in a wave? 7? So let's say there's 7 times 4. Let's say there's 4 waves, and it is 1.5 seconds. That is 105 seconds. So you can get 42 seconds off so you get, it'd be still... We'll see. Yeah, 42-ish. Let's read all the other talents, then we'll look at the 20s. Because there's the heroic difficulty at level 20, so I'm curious if there's any changes to that. Level 4, Heatwave, QE, if Empower Sophirs hits a hero, reduce Blast Wave cooldown by 5 seconds. So you can like Blast Wave in, close the distance, slam, fight a little bit, Blast Wave out if you need, or just keep chasing with Blast Wave. That could be interesting. Entering, okay, so level 13, Molten Reprieve. Entering Molten Core restores 30% of Ragnaros' maximum health and mana. Molten Core grants 900 shields. Interesting. Level 20, Flames of Sulfuron? Don't know how to say that. The second use throwing me off. Additional functionality. Takedown, reduce the cooldown of Sulfur Smash to 5 seconds. Oh, man! Gilly Shark at Bingo Night could really pressure Ektar with this. Submerge. Additional functionality. Now passively grants 20% maximum health. New Fire Lord's Fury. Each time Ragnaros damages a hero with 3 ability casts within 3.5 seconds, create an explosive rune under them. The rune explodes after 1.5 seconds, dealing 285 damage to non-structure enemies. Damage increased by 25% versus minions and mercenaries. Oh, that could be cool. That could be cool. I don't know. New Submerge and this Flames of Sulfuron seem pretty good. Tychus! Tychus. Base W, Frag Grenade. Range increased from 8 to 9. Okay. So baseline, they just increased the range of the grenade. Level 1, New Concussive Grenade W. Increase Frag Grenade's radius by 25%. Its knockback by 100%. Quarterback Bonus range reduced from 50% to 30%. And level 16, a bad, bad man. Passive. Damaging heroes with basic abilities, basic attacks, or basic abilities increase Tychus's damage dealt by 1.5% for 4 seconds up to 30%. Don't know why that was so difficult to read. While at 15% or above, basic abilities basic ability cooldowns refresh 25% faster. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, that's the Resurgence of the Storm patch. That's pretty cool.